Friends, good morning to all of you. You know, when I am with you today on the 9th Die Mould India International Exhibition, I was asking myself, do I have any connections for this field? Friends, in 1973, I was given a project, build a rocket system to put a satellite in the orbit by 1980. 1980, in 7 years' time, we had to build a rocket system, put a satellite in the orbit. This is the first time India is attempting. Money, schedule, management structure, everything will be given to you. That's what my chairman promised. Now we started preparing a PERT. You know, all of you are aware of PERT, isn't it? Started PERT, tried to evolve. In 7 years' time, what are the tasks you have to do? Which are the tasks important? Which are the tasks at critical path? So PERT had about 12,000 events. Then out of 12,000 events, 6 events we identified is in critical path. You know what it means. When the 6 events are in critical path, that fellow has to be monitored continuously. All the support of technology and work and money and a good human manpower has to be added to that. Out of the 6, still I remember, 2 are electronics items. Mostly one is guidance, another is control system. And third item, controlling, was jigs and fixtures for the rocket system. Jigs and fixtures are production tools used to accurately manufacture, duplicate, interchangeable parts. So I am closely associated, one way or other, your task, because that really, the tools and fixtures, and particularly assembly fixtures, that have taken a lot of money, a lot of time, and you have to control the schedule. So I am very happy with all of you today, because you are the people who make Die Mould. And just now, one gentleman said, who was sitting with me, that Kalyanpur and Raguraj told me, they made a mold. That mold for automobile product, you can use that mold for millions of components to make, millions of parts to make. So you have such a capacity, and I would like to congratulate all of you assembled here for exhibits what you have made and all your experiences. First, I would like to greet Mr. Kalyanpur, President TAGMA, and Mr. Raguraj, Founder, President, Executive Council Member, Mr. R.K. Ray, Director TR, and Deepak Palani, Officer in Charge and National Program, and Mr. P. N. Surendranath, Executive Director of TAGMA, and all of you friends who are assembled here. I am indeed delighted to inaugurate and also participate in the 9th Die Mould India International Exhibition here in Mumbai. I greet the organizers, technologists, industrial partners, and distributing guests and other participants. I particularly greet the national and also participants from various other countries to share their experiences and innovation design development process of this important sector of manufacturing industry. I was reading about the organizers, the Tool and Gauge Manufacturer Association, and was glad to know that this organization, established in 1990, has now 535 members from across India with the objective to spread the knowledge and promote cooperation across the industry. I congratulate the members of TAGMA for this important service to the national industrial growth and manufacturing area. Friends, as per your document, the market size of the Indian tool room industry reached more than, I understand, 17,000 crores now, despite the decline in the automotive service for some time. However, about 35% of this came from imports. The challenge we have now is how we can increase the domestic quality and production ability to reduce this important import reliance and emerge as an overall net exporter in the sector. In this gathering, I am thinking of what thoughts I can share with you. I have selected a topic for next 10 minutes. We have to talk to you. A vibrant die and mold industry for an economically developed nation. Friends, as I was collecting my thoughts to address, I went back nearly 45 years in my professional career. The propellant is used in the rocket systems. The propellant mandrel, to ensure the required grain shape, propellant shape, in the sounding rockets, and also solid motors rocket stages of SLV-3 satellite launch vehicle came to my mind. The design and realization of the collapsible mandrel, we introduced a concept of collapsible mandrel for the fiberglass motor for the fourth stage of SLV-3 was a big challenge. Many of the rocket subsystems required jigs and fixtures and molds that were starting point for realization of such complex parts. For an engineer entering manufacturing in any sector, be it space, automobile, machine tool, or infrastructure, dies, molds, jigs and fixtures are all starting points. Their accuracies and soundness determine the product evolution. So I am glad that you are celebrating this family of professionals who are required numbered to realize the dream of Indian Vision 2020 with upgradation in their capacities. When we look at the future of the industry, several factors, as you are all well aware, will have impact. The need of boosting up the manufacturing industry in multiple sectors, like at automobile, agriculture, electronics, medical products, home goods, precision fabrication, renewable energy, and strategic arena require a strong base in tools and die design. The industries need to consolidate the experience of so far for use in modern technologies to strengthen itself. Very rarely the experience is documented for many reasons and transferred to young people who are in the academy. I would urge you, your association, TAGMA Association, to take up this venture by way of bringing up several publications and a book. After deliberation today and tomorrow, you may finalize at least 10 publications in different sectors that would come up in a matter of a year. I'd be happy to see your plan. You may also interact with the engineering technical training institution throughout India to revise their syllabus for this area and also include real-life case studies. Computers, CNC machines, 5-axis, 6-axis, virtual reality techniques, and 3D printing have revolutionized the manufacturing sector. And this has a lot of impact on jigs and fixtures and die making and tools. It will be a great service for SMEs are upgraded with the new technology that can impact the sector in this century. There is also need for you to bring up the administrators aware of the US Congressional Research Service paper in 2013 with the title, The Tool and Die Industry. They have brought up the paper, The Tool and Die Industry, Contribution to US Manufacturing and Federal Policy Considerations. Is a very important document for that country. We have to think of such a document for us. The recovery of Indian economy requires innovation in Indian manufacturing sector. It has to focus on creative products for the 600,000 villages of the country where 700 million people live. And these products in a mass scale would require out-of-box thinking from your profession. We have so many engineering colleges. I understand that many graduates are not employable. They take many other jobs. We cannot allow this to happen, particularly when we need them in their profession for our national vision. You have a role to correct the situation in the mechanical and manufacturing sector. Now I would like to go out of your field. I have developed what is called law of development. Law of development. Law nothing to do with me, but I have developed a principle. I want you to share. I want this to be shared with you. In the last few years, I have been studying the development patterns and the dynamics of the connectivity between nations, especially in trade and business. As you all know, the world has few developed countries. You can count the number. As you know, the world has few developed countries and many developing countries, hundreds. What is the dynamics between them? What connects them? That's a question I asked. Answer is, a developed country has to produce and market its products in a competitive way to different countries to remain developed country apart from meeting the national needs. Do you follow? Now, a country like India, that for the developing countries to get transformed into a developed country, they too have to market their product to other countries in a competitive way. This you agree? Now what is the common between the developed country, is an already developed country economically, and the developing country like India? What is the commonality? That is competitiveness. Competitiveness. Competitiveness is the common driving factor between the two types of nations, developing and developed. Competitiveness has three dimensions. You are familiar? First one, quality of the product. The second one, cost effectiveness. And third one, product is in the market just in time. Your tool, fixture, assembly fixture, everything just in time. When it's needed, it should be made available. Indeed, this dynamics of competitiveness in marketing a product by developed country is the law of the development. There is a relationship between the core competence and the competitiveness of the country. Such a law applies to individual companies as well. It's applied to your company also. A nation can be competitive only if its products and systems are produced competitively in an environment which is inherently competitive for reasons such as, for example, the infrastructure can be easily developed and skilled human resource locally available. Competitiveness powered by technology. Competitors come to your company. How? It comes, competitiveness is powered by technology. With this background, I would like to share certain experiences from one of our national program, the light compact aircraft, which is the most competitive aircraft in cost and performance. I was party to that. First time using in the world higher percentage of composite product, composite material. It is a modern fighter aircraft of Mach 2 speed. The light combat aircraft program has demonstrated that Indian capacities in many areas like aircraft design, advanced composites, fly-by-wire control system, safety system, quality protocols and operational standards. Multiple state-of-the-art technologies got developed during the process. The computational fluid dynamics emerged as a core strength for the India with advanced software codes and supercomputing capacity to optimize configurations for the aircraft. LCA and the launch vehicles, rockets were launch vehicles, means were rockets, with the LCA and launch vehicle with the leadership emanating from DRDL and ADA in partnership with the education institutions, CAD and CAM has become a critical tool in aerospace system design manufacturing. In addition, ADA has established a unique software capacity for virtual reality, which reduces the design and product realization and time for 40%. ADA has been a pioneer use of technologies like CAD-CAM, CAE, digital markup and virtual reality. Now one point I want to communicate to you, how computer-aided design and engineering the environment what you are. In today's world, computer-aided design and engineering are the backbone of any new product development. Even a product improvement needs a number of computer-aided tool set. In the last 1.5 decades, significant developments have taken place in the computer-aided design, engineering tools, and have revolutionized development and realization of product as a complex as an aircraft. The LCA program pioneered application, even development of computer-aided design and engineering tools. These tools and techniques have helped in realizing an optimum design and enabled the manufacture and the assembly of complex components, both metallic and composites. Now from using VR tools, the assembly and integration procedure, step-by-step procedure for accessibility and maintainability are also tested and optimized. You have to ask yourself, in such a situation, jigs, fixtures, a tool where we leaders, where design and manufacturing team cannot visualize, the VR lab, virtual reality lab, and the teams can touch and trace the hydraulic and the electrical circuit, make well ahead required design and manufacturing. Friends, next one I thought of discussing what is called autolay software and design. Another important contribution of a light combat aircraft program was development of computer-aided design, analysis, and manufacturing of advanced composite parts. The autolay software developed by ADA is the first software available which can be applied commencing from the conceptual design, detailed design analysis, manufacturing, and quality control. This software has been used extensively by many other countries also. During the period 1987-2000, LCA program transformed itself into an exporter of software. Now friends, the other software, there are many types of software have been developed, and if you see in my website, you will see the full lecture. Part of it I am talking to you now. Next point. Now friends, I would like to say that as far as you are concerned, the product life cycle management very important. ADA and HAL have automated the design to manufacture life cycle process with the extensive usage of digital documentation and process using product. Now the PLM tools which enabled further improvement of quality and reduction in assembly time. Next. Above all, the interface design and product design and integration procedure were in a position to evolve through PLM system at the right time. Now coming to your area, I have some suggestions. Some suggestion I am going to give you. 5-point vision. 5-point vision, based on my experience, I thought of sharing with you 5-point vision for the tools, die and mold industry and an economically developed nation. Based on my discussion with industry experts and practitioners, I have evolved a 5-point vision for the tools, die and mold industry, which would be critical milestone for the national economic growth. Let me share this with all of you friends. If you have questions, you send a mail to me. The industry should aspire to grow from the present. I understand you are working about 17,000 crore size. You must go to 35,000 crores by 2020. You must have a dream. You must work for it. Nearly double economic growth should be there in your area. That means design focus should be there. High design CNC movement should come in a big way. Second one, advanced product technology such as nanotechnology and robotics should be encouraged across the spectrum. You have to absorb these new technologies. Third one, product quality should be enhanced to international standards with zero waste principles such as just in time with continuous improvements on the shop floor. The next one, the sector should aim to emerge as a net exporting industry by 2020 by understanding and catering the international industrial needs. Industry should forge at least 20 unique partnerships with the technological and management institutions across India to promote design and run industry-specific courses to generate next generation of technology leadership in the tool and die designs. In conclusion, dear friends, I have seen 3 dreams which have taken shape in a vision, mission and realization in this country. One is space program of ISRO, and second one, Agni program of Defense Research and Development Organization. And third program is Pura. Pura means providing urban amenities in the rural area. Becoming a national mission, it has become a national mission. Of course, these 3 programs succeeded in the midst of many challenges and problems. I am not going to talk about all those things. But I have worked in all these 3 areas. I would like to convey to you what I have learned on leadership from these 3 programs, because every area, whether manufacturing or its subset, tools and die manufacture, and I want to convey to you what I have learned on leadership from these 3 programs. That means you have to develop a leadership quality. What I learned was, leader must have a vision. When you are doing day-to-day work today in die design or jigs design or fixture design, you must think of how robot is going to change your design, how nanotechnology is going to change your design, and what type of system you need for that. Second one, leader must have a passion to transform the vision into action. Like our metro, Delhi metro, how Delhi metro, 2 million people it carry every day. It's a leader must have a passion to transform the vision into action. Leader must be able to travel in an unexplored path. He never or she never travels in the path already what people have made. You have to make a new way of thinking, new way of design, new way of product. Leader must know how to manage success and failure. Always success, no problem. Everybody enjoy it. But failure comes. If you do serious work, you can't escape failures. But you should know how to manage success and failures. Leader must have a courage to take decision. If you don't take decision, then you are not a leader. The leader must have a courage to take decision. Some hundreds of decisions when you take, few decisions will go wrong. Doesn't matter. But you have taken important decisions. Leaders should know nobility in management. This is a very important point. Each one of you, when you are a leader in your area, you also should have a nobility in management, in treating people. The leader action should be transparent. Everything should be transparent. The last but the most, leader must work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Repeat with me. I will. Repeat with me. I will work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Very tough job. For success in all the missions, friends, it is essential to have creative leaders. Creative leadership means exercising the vision to change the traditional role from the commander to coach, manager to mentor, from director to delegator, and from one who demands respect to one who facilitates self-respect. For a vibrant nation, for India, the important test will be the generation of number of creative leaders who will pioneer integrated national development. I am sure, as the leaders of vital industry of the across, you will be following such exemplary leadership principle. With these words, I inaugurate the 9th Die and Mould India International Exhibition and wish all of you my best wishes for success. May God bless you. Friends, my lecture is in my website, okay? This lecture, whatever I talk to you, www.abdulkalam.com, okay? You look at it, you send questions, okay? Wish you all the best.